Hello everyone and welcome back to Algebra 1. Today we are continuing with concept number 2, which is on simplifying rational expressions. Now simplifying rational expressions is a lot like simplifying numerical fractions. Just bringing it down as much as you can. To simplify a rational expression, we actually have to factor. Now, we're going to be factoring our numerator and our denominator separately, okay? Remember, our numerator is the one on top and our denominator is the one on the bottom. The way I like to remember it is you see how denominator starts with a D? I think down, so the number down. That's just what helps me remember it. Okay? Anyways, back to the lesson. I have an example already written on the board of a rational expression. X minus 1 over 5x minus 5. Like I said, we're going to start out by factoring each one. In this particular example, x minus 1 can't be factored out any further. So we would just leave it the way it is. However, 5x minus 5 can be factored. So, if we factor out, what can we factor out of 5x minus 5? 5. So we take out our 5, and we would be left with x minus 1. This is a factored form of this, right? Okay. Now what we're going to do is divide this. Obviously, there is an invisible one out here. So this and this cancel out because it would also equal 1. So the simplified version of it is 1/5. And that indeed is our final answer. Let's go over another example. 1 second. Now let's say I have an example like this. A little different, right? I'm going to start again with my numerator and factor that out. I can factor out a 3. I can actually factor out a 3a squared. Okay? And in the parentheses, I would just put 7 because 3 times 7 equals 21. Now 3a squared plus times 7 is 21a squared. So that works. Down here, I can factor out an a squared. So I would leave 7a in there. Very well. Now, just by looking at it, and if I divide, simplify, I know my a squares would cancel each other out, and my 7s would cancel each other out. Okay, that leaves me with 3 over n. Now, something important. If that is my final answer, which it is, you see how my bottom number is a variable? And in fractions, the denominator can never be 0. So, you can always add that a cannot equal 0. So it can be any number, but it cannot be 0. Okay? Now, I'm going to put up some examples for you to do for your assignment today. Now for your assignment, I have these two rational expressions I want you to simplify. Follow the same steps I took to simplify the previous two examples. If you have any questions on it, please don't hesitate and ask. I'm here to help. I hope you all have a very wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to be hearing back from everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.